Hey guys, good morning and welcome to our predictions for the Europa League and Europa Conference League matches. It's always very exciting to share these games with you and help you guys make the best possible decisions with the prediction. So, without wasting much time, let's get straight into the game. So, the very first game we have for you guys obviously is from the Europa League and it's Ajax versus Brighton. Okay. Now, what's our prediction for the game involving Ajax and Brighton? To understand our prediction, let's look at Brighton's away form. So, away from home, Brighton has lost three times. Right? They've lost three times and they've drawn twice. Interestingly, the games or the teams Brighton have lost to are, teams that you consider top teams in the division. Okay, they lost to, Aston Villa that's in the top 7 position. Chelsea, a formidable European competitor, and Manchester City. So it's quite understandable that Brighton would lose to these teams. Okay. Now let's check Ajax at home. Ajax at home, you can clearly see that Ajax doesn't have a good form at home. So 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Not good enough. This is not good enough. Okay. So what we are predicting for the game involving Ajax and Brighton is pretty simple. Right? We are predicting that it's going to be a very tight game, but at the end of 90 minutes, Brighton should come out on top. So we're basically saying that this is a game Brighton will win or draw. Right? So it's a game that Brighton will win or draw in 90 minutes. Okay. So they haven't met before, right? Statistically, as you can see, we don't have the head-to-head matches. But Brighton has been in very good form at home and away, and we don't think that Brighton will necessarily lose to Ajax, even though they are playing away to Ajax. The next game we have here is from the Europa League. It's Servette versus Sheriff Tiraspol. And to understand our prediction, let's look at Servette's home form. 5 matches, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Okay? If you ask me, I'll say this is a very good form. It means they take their home matches very seriously. Now let's look at Sheriff Tiraspol away form. 5 matches, 2 losses, 2 wins, and 1 draw. Not good enough. Okay, so when they play away from home, they haven't been that consistent. They haven't been very consistent. But Servette has been very consistent whenever they play at home. So what we are predicting for this match is that the game involving Servette and Sheriff Tiraspol is a game that Servette will win straight up. So and as you can see here, the odds for Servette to win is 1.70, right? If you are using 1xbet, it's 1.75. If you are using Bwin, 1.71. So again, our prediction for this game for Servette and Tiraspol to win is that Servette will win this game. And their form at home is very brilliant. Right? The only team they lost to in the Europa League was Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague is a formidable European competitor, so it's understandable that they lost this game to this team. The next one we have, which is the third game, it's PAOK. It's a game from the Europa Conference League, obviously. PAOK versus Aberdeen. Right? PAOK versus Aberdeen. So PAOK is playing at home to Aberdeen. So basically, Aberdeen is going over to PAOK. And to understand our prediction, let's look at PAOK's home form. 5 matches played, 4 wins and 1 draw. They've been really, really good. Now let's check Aberdeen. Aberdeen, 5 matches played. 4 wins as well and 1 loss. But then PAOK is very formidable at home. They have a very good home form, and we expect them to come out on top. So our prediction for this game is that PAOK will win this game in 90 minutes at odds of 1.33. So this is our prediction. So PAOK to win this game in 90 minutes at odds of 1.33. That's our prediction. Yeah. And it's a game that's from the Europa Conference League, obviously. And even though Aberdeen has been in even better form, right, or equally good form, but it's important we bear in mind that Aberdeen is from the Scottish League, and the quality in the Greek League, where PLK operates in, is of a much higher standard than the quality in the Scottish League. So even though Aberdeen might have a better away form, I mean, look at the teams they played against. These are very weak teams in the Scottish League. You can't compare them with proper European competitors. So it's not going to be a ride in the park for Aberdeen when they go over to PLK. So it's a game that PLK will win convincingly in 90 minutes. The final game we have for you guys here is again from the Europa League, and it's Atlanta versus Stormgrass. Now, Stormgrass has been a fantastic team. They've tried a lot. I think this is their first time in the Europa League. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But they've caused quite a bit of upsets, gotten a few positive results. So now let's look at Atlanta home form. So 5 matches, Atlanta has won 3 times, which has been impressive. Right? They even drew Juventus, a game that Juventus was expected to score. So they've won 3 times, drawn once, and lost once. And the team they lost to obviously was Inter Milan, a very top team in the division. Stormgrass has been in very good form, right? As I said, they've caused quite some upsets, even in the Europa League. Look at them beating Rakov 1-0. You know, so they've won 4 times and lost 1. But then the interesting thing is Atlanta and Stormgrass, right? Atlanta is in the Italian league. They're in the Italian league where there is quality. There is quality and superiority in that league. Stormgrass, on the other hand, comes from a league that isn't really that rated. Right? I'm not downplaying Stormgrass or anything, but what I'm trying to say is the superiority of the league, the quality of the players matters a lot. So Atlanta has some of the best players in the Italian league. You know, they have very fantastic set of forward players. So it's not going to be a walk in the park for Stormgrass to simply come in and then beat Atlanta. So with that said, we are saying that Atlanta will win convincingly. And the odds for Atlanta to win on 1xBet is 1.30. On Bet365 is 1.29 or 1.26 on Unibet. So these are the games we have for you guys. And we really want to thank you for making time to, listen to our predictions. And we wish you the very best with these games. Thank you. So if you have feedback, drop it in the comment section. If you have anything, just share in the comment section. Okay? Thank you.